Hi, today we're going to be making our famous detox cabbage soup recipe. This is one of my favorite recipes. We make this every fall when we have an abundance of cabbage. This is a recipe that we like to can. It's 2 pounds of carrots, 2 pounds of onions, boiled in 1 quart of water, 1 head of celery chopped, 6 jalapeno peppers, 1.5 gallons of tomatoes, 4 medium, small heads of cabbage, cored and cut into spoon-sized pieces. And then we allow it to boil, and then we added a package of kale. Cook until nice and tender. Now I start to get both of my pressure canners ready. I fill them with water, and then I find my weights. I always keep them in the same package every year. I check to make sure I have enough water in my pots. Then I add oil to the rim of each canner. Now I start to fill each jar with boiling hot soup. I allow at least 1/2 inch of headroom in each jar. This allows for a proper seal, and then I make sure I wipe each lid and rim accordingly. And don't fill those jars too full. You want to make sure you have enough headroom in each jar. Each one of my pressure canners holds 7 filled quart jars. So I'm just now finishing filling each jar for this canner, and then I will make sure once filled that I have enough water in the canner. Now it's time for the lid, and I make sure that my lid is lined up properly and that the latch is secure, and then I tighten the lid. Okay, first one's finished, and now I'm going to go ahead and prepare my second pressure canner. And here you will see I will be adding some more olive oil to my rubber seal because I want to make sure it seals nice and tightly. I have now reached the point where I have a steady stream of steam for 10 minutes. Now it's time for me to put my weights on. I have now reached 10 pounds of pressure, and I keep it at the 10 pounds pressure for 1 hour. After my 1 hour is over, I turn off my heat for both pressure canners and I allow to cool completely. Usually I let my canners sit overnight. And now you can see it's completely cool and I have 0 pounds pressure, and then I remove my lid. And here you see I'm just taking each jar out and wiping them down very well. And then I tried an experiment this time, and I even used an old spaghetti jar, and you'll see it here. And I used that just to see how the pressure canning would go. And it worked out great. So for our detox cabbage soup, we ended up with 14 quart jars that we will add to our pantry for this winter.